How are you still learning and educating yourself about developments and changing? And I'm not just talking about legal profession, I'm talking about business wise. Like, what is it that you consume? What is it you like to listen to? Where do you go to find the strategy that you're going to follow going forwards?
I'm a big advocate of social media. I think the latest phase has been Clubhouse. I'm on that. I've picked up so many mentors. The other thing is Clubhouse. I sit as an investor and a board advisor in other businesses. So I also am listening to other board directors. I'm listening to other business owners that are trying to grow their business. I'm advising them. I'm learning. I'm on those board meetings. I'm in the room. So I'm hearing other people's perspectives about challenges and how they're overcoming their challenges regarding entrepreneurship. So I'm very active at getting into other people's businesses, because just because mine might be, say, within legal recruitment, there's so many things you can learn from other entrepreneurs. So I'm a very big networker. I'm an investor in other businesses, sit in other businesses. I have mentors, and I chuck myself into social media like LinkedIn, Clubhouse, and just consume as much knowledge as you can, because the more you put into a community, or the more you put yourself out there, the more vulnerable you can be, the more you can learn. So actually the best way, I fail every day. I fail so many times. I make so many mistakes every day, and that's absolutely fine. Just make sure I need to learn from them and move on. But that's probably some of the ways that I try and keep myself on the button. So yes, you can do, I believe it, as a podcaster, I love podcasting. I don't listen to as many as I probably should. So yeah, I think there's some of the ways that I stay up to date.
That's great. I mean, I do find for me, these sorts of conversations are the one where I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, I might be recording it, but I love having these conversations with people where then either recorded or I'm recording, you know, they light me up for a weekend. I can feel, I can feel like I've learned something when I'm talking to somebody else, say, oh, you do it that way? Oh, you're thinking about that? Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah. And you're international, right? You're New York and here.
Yeah, so we've got a UK, obviously, presence. So we do a lot within the London areas and surrounding areas, and a little bit in sort of Leeds, Manchester. Then we're in Europe, and we also do US and the Middle East. So we do a lot, particularly within Dubai as well.
So what's the big vision? Keeping your reputation, where would you go in the next 5 years, 10 years?
And people say that, and people get impressed by saying, we're going to have a team of 100 and we're going to have 100 million turnover. Honestly, I would be happy to stay at the same size and grow a bigger, loyal, larger community that actually says, do you know what? They did good. Like that's it for me. And that's where I have as an entrepreneur, I have investments in other scale up businesses, and I have a wider interest where there's obviously wider, I guess, revenue potentials. But for me, with this business, I want to protect. I don't want to bring in a load of people that I think are not right for the business. You know, it's not right. I think it's important to have people that believe above the badge, believe in the badge above the door, believe in the mission of the business, to protect that. So for me, that's super, super important. So yeah, I think it is growing that reputation far further and far afield.
Do you find, so with your mentors, have you sought them out, paid for them? Have they come to you because of something you've been involved with, and you know it's a bit more casual? How do you work with mentors, and do you mentor others?
Great question. So one of my main mentors is somebody we have a once a month catch up with. I believe in 360 mentorship. So what I mean by that is I learn from people who have been super ultra high net worth individuals who have exited businesses and done so well. And they're one of my mentors I speak to on a monthly basis, because they are very much about, they're very much getting into the detail, and they give you a bit of a hard time, but in a good way, to push and develop you out of your comfort zone. Then I have mentors at the same level as me. And then I have people beneath me, because the next generation is the future. And that's what people don't realize. The next generation know how to use TikTok, create edutainment, educational entertainment videos, which can go viral and get you hundreds of millions of views, which it may sound alien, but that is an important skill set. as a business. Who does not want that visibility? The number one thing you want as a business is visibility. Everyone's crying out for attention. You want to get attention. So, you've got to get people to understand and see your business and be digitally visible. So I look to the next generation. So we have loads of brand ambassadors that can teach me all of these things that I don't know. So yeah, I have mentors all around me. And yes, I do mentor people. And I try to mentor people, particularly around bringing out the best of themselves, confidence, networking. I feel like that's one of my strengths. I teach them about how to grow a personal brand. I teach them how to really get the best out of utilizing certain channels on social media. And I just teach them how to ultimately overcome challenges. I think a lot of people have challenges or internal challenges. So to try and use my consulting skills as a recruitment consultant to consult to these people, I think you've got to ask the right questions to get out to deliver them the right answers. And that's where I feel like I've got a strength through all of my consultancy days and advising people with careers decisions for over a decade.